For today's update video, you have not one, but two Miami Hurricanes players that have entered the transfer portal. What's going on, Canes fans? I'm standing up, the lights behind me are green, and you know what that means. Another transfer portal update video. But before we get into it, I would like to announce that we have officially launched a Coach Coop Discord server. What you can do is click the link down in my pinned comment and you can join it. Now, I need to let you know that it is 100% free, doesn't cost you a thing to do so. And if you don't know what Discord is, think of it as a 24/7, 365 open chat room. Basically, it's a place where we can discuss Miami Hurricanes football, and that includes anything from games to the transfer portal to recruiting, and it's really kind of off the record. So I'm going to use that as a place to, maybe drop some things that I don't usually discuss here on YouTube or on Twitter. And we can also discuss some off-topic things. There's going to be like a meme section. We can talk about movies, and it'll just be a really cool place for Canes fans and college football fans to hang out. 100% free, doesn't cost you a thing, and I plan on being very active there. So again, you can download it on your phone, you can download it on your computer, and to join it, you just have to click the link down in my pinned comment. So yes, what I said at the beginning is true. There are two Miami Hurricanes players that have decided to hit the transfer portal. And I do need to let you know, you probably already know this, but there are going to be many more on the way. Sometimes these videos are going to be about one player. Sometimes I'll wait a day or two because I'm not typically a breaking news channel, and I'll group them together and we'll do 3 to 5 of them because I'm still anticipating potentially 20 to 25 players to hit the portal, and maybe even more than that. But the first player we're going to talk about that decided to hit the transfer portal is defensive lineman Elijah Roberts, who was a third-year sophomore in 2022. And Elijah Roberts is a guy that I do think had a lot of potential. I mean, he was a big dude, 6'4", 275. He was a 4-star coming out of high school. He had offers from FSU, Florida, Arkansas, Michigan, Tennessee, and many more. But he decided to stay home and play for Miami because he was a Florida dude. But I believe that Roberts left due to lack of playing time, which is what you're going to see with a lot of these guys. He did receive some snaps this year in 2022, but didn't necessarily make a huge impact, and the snaps continued to decline throughout the season. Now, I do want to read his official statement that he released on his social media. So Elijah Roberts had this to say about his departure. I would like to thank the University of Miami for the last 3 years I've spent here, and I would also like to thank everyone who helped me get to this point in my football career. Playing in my hometown will always hold a special place in my heart. With that being said, I will be officially entering my name in the transfer portal after the season. Now, you guys know the drill. You know the way that we typically operate around here. I wish Elijah Roberts the best. I hope that he can go somewhere and succeed, and I do think that he probably will. But we are enemies on game day if we play whatever team, of course, that he transfers to. But this is, again, a scenario where we are going to flip this roster, guys. And whether it be because guys aren't bought in, or whether it be because they feel like they're not a fit, or the coaches feel like they're not a fit, they got to do what they got to do, and it needs to be what's best for them. And usually this benefits them, and it also benefits the team. And we need guys that want to be Miami Hurricanes. And if they feel like they're not a fit and they don't really buy in, then I feel like it is best that they leave. It's no hard feelings. I'm not mad and I'm not sad. Honestly, it just is what it is. Now, the next dude also that hit the transfer portal is another defensive lineman. This one might actually surprise some of you guys, Haye. Now, what's really weird about this one is Haye is a redshirt freshman, which means, did he just really not like this coaching staff, or did he just really feel like that he's not a fit for this scheme on defense? But what I find really interesting about Haye is he actually played high school ball with running back Thad Franklin. Now, as we already know, Thad Franklin declared for the transfer portal last week. And you are going to see some scenarios where guys might try to lure their friends and buddies away from Miami as well. Now, that might not be what's happening here. Don't go throwing shots at Thad Franklin and think that he's trying to pull him away, because it doesn't mean they're going to go play for the same school, you know? But it is just a very interesting scenario with him being a redshirt freshman. Now, Haye did have some potential. The dude was 6'2", 305. He was a 3-star who had offers from Duke, Kentucky, Louisville, and a bunch of other schools, and he was another Florida guy. But let's pull up Haye's official statement and see what he had to say about hitting the transfer portal. Being in high school and watching the Canes play on Saturdays made me dream of being on the same field one day. The University of Miami gave me the opportunity to bring this dream to life. I appreciate the coaching staff and everybody else who has aided me in getting to this point. I enjoyed my time here and all of the relationships I have built, but unfortunately, I will be entering the transfer portal at the end of the season. As a South Florida native, the Canes will always be a part of my heart. Now, again, as we said, we also have to remember that a lot of these guys did not sign up to play for this coaching staff. And we have to remember that these guys, this is not the defense that he signed up to play in. And the same goes for Roberts. So, you know, again, I still expect a mass exodus. We're going on, I think, 4 players total, maybe 5. 4, I believe, that have officially announced, but there's rumors of many more. I've heard talks, of course, about Keyshawn Smith. Potentially, he didn't travel against Clemson. I've heard talks about Avery Huff. And lots and lots of rumors about a lot of other guys. And some are going to hurt. Some are going to be kind of a tough pill to swallow. But you can't deny that if a guy's not ride or die Miami Hurricane, fully bought in, then it is best for them to, again, go ahead and hit the portal. I saw someone who said it really well the other day. And I'm trying to remember how they put it. But he said, we want grinders, not criers. And whoo, man, that one, when you say that out loud and think about it, it's tough, man. And you know, there's also a large portion of the fan base. This is what's interesting, and this is what I want to see you guys answer down in the chat. Do you see this mass exodus as a good thing or a bad thing? And I know that we've discussed this to death, and the instant knee-jerk reaction is to say that it's a good thing. And I'm actually in that category. I do believe that it is a good thing, and it's something that needs to happen. We need a full-blown reset, or as close as we can realistically get to that. But there is a portion of the fan base that says this is a bad look. This is showing that all these players, even though this isn't the coaching staff they signed up to play for, that things are so bad that they're saying, I want out. We're not winning. We're losing in so many stat categories. It's ridiculous. Doesn't seem like there's any chemistry. There's no identity really on offense or defense. And people are worried about it negatively impacting recruiting. And they're also worried about the negative impact of potentially guys trying to unrecruit or tell recruits to not come here. Guys that aren't happy, that are currently Canes. And these guys talk, man. They 100% talk on social media, and they're in contact with each other. Now, I will say, you best believe that if Mario Cristobal finds out any of these guys are trying to negatively recruit or unrecruit these guys that are committed, then there's going to be probably a very, very big problem. But anyways, I appreciate you guys checking out the video. As I said, I'll keep you up to date with every single transfer that comes through or leaves Miami. This one was Elijah Roberts and Alan Haye, and there will be many, many more. But leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. Remember though, guys, we're all one big happy college football family, but at the end of the day, I gotta say, it's always better when you get to rep the U. Coach Coop, peace out. I'll see y'all in the next one.